Yeah, I just made it through Walmart without the girlfriend. No problems. It's more relaxing. Don't have to, like, hey dude, stop looking. Stuff like that. I gotta go beat him up. Hang on. What are you looking at, dude? Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. I didn't have to worry about that. So it was sort of more relaxing. You know how us guys are. Gotta mark our territory in Walmart. Got some propane. I got a tent. Cheapest one they had was $25 or something. $25 tent. We'll use it. We're gonna use it in live stream. So we're going camping in the winter. It's not like we got a good tent to go camping. We got the cheapest one because that's all we can afford. We are making content on a shoestring budget, and that is no lie. It's the truth. If you wanna help us make content, join the channel. That's what I would do. If this wasn't my channel, I'd be joining it. I would. I'd be joining it. Are you kidding me? This is the channel everyone should join. Not just if you're looking for information on cryptids, Dogman, Bigfoot, whatever. We'll just let those. But I mean, come on, dog training. If you have a dog and you're not following my cue, you're a fool. There's 4 million dogs dying every year. Everybody should be listening. It's absurd. It is. It's absurd that Zach George, the worst, has the most subs. Makes no sense. But he's like gearing. All his stuff is like geared to telling people what they want to hear. And my stuff is geared to telling people what they have to hear or should hear. It's obvious that the human population on this planet, as far as canines go, is not even close to being realistic. It's so bad for dogs. It's such a bad situation. 4 million die in the U.S. alone. But with that said, in many other countries, there's an army of these purely positive food trainers out there too. It's all about money. It is. It's a money thing, sort of like religion. That's what my father always said. The church, it's a business. It is. They're all businesses. That's why I learned shit about dogs, was from my dad. It was great when he was alive. I could just call him up, shoot the shit about dogs. And he always was like right on the money with it. But it is the truth about. It isn't my ego. It isn't. It's about dogs. And people just, it's more convenient to like hear something that you want to hear, than with dogs hearing what would be appropriate. That would cause the person to get a dog and have to work. It's absurd. You want convenience? Don't get a dog, okay? And you sign a contract with that dog, and it doesn't involve you. Read the chat. I'm driving, idiot. Why am I supposed to read the chat? You know what? I think you're gonna get banned if you keep that up. Really. DJ, whatever. You're just gonna get banned. I'm driving a car. You want me to read the chat with your BS? Come on. The watermelon-headed people, there's video coming out on it. All right? I was talking about dogs that are dying every year, and you don't care. Man, I'll tell you what, if Toxic comes and sees you writing something like that, when I'm talking about something so as important as canines in this country and in the, not just in the United States, but in Australia, the UK, Taiwan, everywhere on this planet. They're everywhere, on every continent except Antarctica. And they're dying everywhere. And you had the unmitigated gall, kid, to say, talk about this or talk about that. When I'm talking about canines, what is your problem, man? Do you have any common sense? Do you realize that I'm not bullshitting? It's a real problem. 4 million are dying every year, and you're worried about your own little life. Your narcissistic little view of what's going on. What a dick. Seriously, what a total dick. I'm sorry, that just makes me mad. If Toxic was here or one of the other moderators was here, you would be gone. You'd be gone for being so self-centered, ridiculous. If I'm talking about dogs, shut your mouth and listen. Do you ever want to get a dog? This pisses me off. I'm 58 years old. I can train a dog to do anything. Open up a refrigerator, hunting, whatever. Recycle plastic. And you can't shut your mouth and listen. And you're the type of person that thinks, oh, I can do it. I've seen Kane train a dog. I've seen him where I can do it as good as him. You got your head way up. You do. It's absurd. Yeah, get a dog and you teach it how to open up a refrigerator or turn off a light switch tool. God damn it. I'm sorry, it just pisses me off. It's just lack of respect for other animals. I'm not even talking about lack of respect for me as a dog trainer or a content provider. For other animals, you have a lack of respect. You do not care that dogs are dying. They're expendable to you. You don't acknowledge, you seriously do not acknowledge when you eat a hamburger. You're the kind of person that would not acknowledge that that was a cute animal. So annoying. So annoying. We're live streaming tonight. Someone read the chat while Peter was talking about dogs. Yeah, thank you. It's annoying. Read the chat. And I'm also driving. I'm driving. Oh yeah, let me pull over for you. Let me pull over for you, narcissistic child. Everything's about you, isn't it? Look at me. Mention me. Car smells funny. This car is on its last legs, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have money to cover this shit. Whatever. More interested in, getting this done tonight. Cooking the Bigfoot meat in the barn. Maybe Bigfoot will show up. But not Bigfoot, Dogman. Maybe a Bigfoot shows up. They smell that we're eating their own kind. I banned somebody the other day, this guy that used to hang out on the channel, Fireball. And I was pissed about something. I was like that. And he referred to me as being bipolar. Oh yeah, I'm bipolar within seconds. No, I'm passionate about some subjects. And calling me bipolar is like calling somebody schizophrenic. That's a medical term for somebody with a mental illness. I don't have a mental illness. I'm passionate about dogs. And this other thing that I was talking about, which has to do with current events, politics. So don't call me crazy. Don't use terms like that to describe somebody that's passionate about something. Oh, I'm bipolar. Right. No, I'm not bipolar. Okay? It's ridiculous. I banned the guy. I'm not going to have that. Oh, really? You think I'll be, he's like telling somebody, you've never seen Peter being bipolar? You better learn to use words correctly and how they're, that's a medical term. So don't do that. Don't play that game here. There's nothing crazy about me. There isn't. Like, you don't think that I'm a logical person? I know the difference between right and wrong. That's not necessarily a bipolar person. That's like a description of somebody that's crazy or insane. They don't know the difference between right and wrong. Which clearly I do. I have morals. I try and do the right thing. It's not always easy in this world, but that's what everybody should do, is try and do the right thing. Yeah. People in politics that really don't care about doing the right thing, and that's what they're being paid to do. They're being paid to do the right thing, and they can't do it for some reason. They can't do it because they're worried about their own job. That's what they're worried about. It's just like, well, the president's doing it, so we should do it too. It's effective. It was effective in George Orwell's book, 1984. It's pretty prophetic of George Orwell. It's exactly what's been happening. People hear it. Once you hear it again and again and again, you start believing it. And then you have somebody that, like, when the truth comes out, they turn around and say, no, that's not true, right? They use their megaphone. Not good. It's weird that people aren't, like, haven't questioned it enough. Like, well, maybe he's saying that all those stations are fake news. Maybe I gotta go watch some of those stations for a while and really see if it's fake. And like cross-reference with something like the New York Times that, really spends a lot of money, lots of money on, checking facts. So that's the thing about news. News is based on facts. And all the ones that he was saying were fake are all based on facts. And then you have a president, this is a fact, that in his 4 years, over about 30,000 lies. Okay, 30,000. Barack, in 8 years, 18 lies. What's that? Because Barack was a normal human being, not a pathological liar, and not trying to do the right thing. 30,000? Or 18 in 8 years. And the description as false or misleading claims. 18 in 8 years, or 30,000 in 4. Those people that still, yeah, he's great. Oh, really? Why is he so great? Does he like this show? That's not a good reason. That's not a reason. He's supposed to be a public servant. He's been bad. A real bad public servant. Corrupt. I'm sorry that bumps you all out. Some of you all know what I'm talking about. Some of you all are never gonna get it until, he's seen as a criminal. So my dad was with Nixon. Once he resigned, I remember saying to my dad, I said, why is he resigning? And he said, because he's a crook. I said, really? I thought he said he wasn't. She was lying. That's what he said. He said, he was clearly lying. He is a crook. He needs to go. Now, my dad didn't talk about that dude too much after that. And if that ever came up, it was always, well, they all do it, right? Which is BS. It's a human experience. Humans lie. That's part of us, is that we lie. Generally speaking, this is generalization about lies. People lying. If you read Nietzsche talks about this, it's really part of being human is lying. It's not important that you lie, it's important what you lie about. And generally speaking, men will lie about business-related stuff, and women will lie about personal stuff. That's just sort of like a generalization. That's not saying that a woman won't lie about business, or a male won't lie about, personal stuff. It's the same, generally speaking. That seems to be the subjects that opposing genders choose to, And then there's people like, DT, that will just lie about anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it serves him, it's okay. It's okay. That's how he sees it. He doesn't care. And the problem is that he's shameless. So Katya was telling me some story last night, and she was saying, yeah, I was really sort of ashamed of myself, or so. It was when she was a kid. She got busted doing something, right? And see, that shows. See, she's normal. She has a normal reaction as a human being to have like shame or, whatever. He doesn't. He just keeps doing it. So it's impossible for that man to ever learn his lesson. Well, many of us as kids, like something happened, we got in trouble, we felt like bad, whatever the emotion was, or shame or embarrassment, whatever it was. We learn our lesson not to do it again. But if somebody never has like just no repercussion, there's nothing ever happens to them. They just keep having positive things happen. That they just keep having positive things happen to them. They keep lying or keep doing whatever, the false and misleading claims, because it's effective. So in somebody like that was born with a silver spoon in their mouth, why am I going to stop doing this? It works. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem. We have somebody that like never had to work a day in his life, that lying was totally effective for him, and he could always buy his way out of it, even if he got caught in the lie. Look at his university, and lots of bad business decisions on his part. Got sued so many times. Bankruptcies. It just didn't affect him because he had enough money to just sort of like parlay it into something else, or he obviously, we don't know yet. We're going to know real soon. Who's holding the banknote, which I suspect is Vlad. Are you still there? Oh my God. A Bigfoot ran out in front of me. That was really scary. I had to slam on the brakes. The Bigfoot ran out in front of me. No, I'm not looking at the phone. I'm driving. Seriously. I'm driving. I'm looking at the road. The phone is on the dashboard. It's a fact. So there you go. So I'm not looking at the phone, but I did stop in time so I didn't hit that Sasquatch. That was a big one too. There's about a 12-footer. Sorry about that. I was just talking about Vlad. Great name, Vlad. Not really a great name. I think about Vlad the Impaler, the original Dracula. Well, I'm not going to say he's badass. He's sort of good at what he did, which was evil, He was good at being evil, but there's a lot of humans like that. I'm going to go down a list, but why bother? That H name, that's a big one. The S name. The D name now, or T name. At some point you have to, like, as a human, it might be hard to tell the truth, but tell the truth because it's the right thing to do. That's having morals. You have to have some kind of morals. If you don't, you're morally bankrupt. You have to, there's a lot of things people should do and they don't. Pay their rent on this planet. People won't do it. They're just too interested. It's too self-centered. This thing that the phone goes in was broken for the regular 8, but now because it's the 12, it fits in there pretty good. It does. It sort of sits in there. It's all right. I'll do more of this. Just driving around, live streaming, entertaining. That's my business. I'm almost back home. Just out on my own with my big boy pants on. Girlfriend wasn't with me. Was doing whatever. I'll go in there and act like, yeah, I was just hanging out, having a good time. Went to Walmart. It's alright. I got a tent. I got a tent because me and Katya are gonna live stream in the woods with Bigfoot. And tonight, at about 8:30, if you wanna, you wanna see Dog Man, we're gonna be up there in the barn cooking Bigfoot meat. Waiting for the Dog Man. And I would join this channel if I were you. That's what I would do if I was me. Oops, hang on. I don't like the position of the car. Sort of. Join the channel. That's right, Jim Playlist. Join the channel. It's wonderful. Yeah, but you're saying that, but you didn't join the channel. I joined the channel. No, you didn't. You didn't join the channel because I would be able to tell that you joined the channel. Andy, you didn't join, or else I can tell if somebody's joined or they haven't, okay? Your name would be highlighted. Then you would have like an icon next to it. Well, thank you, Caleb. Hope your girlfriend's real hot. Treat her good. You should. Listen, I learned something. Let me tell you something. Never tell a woman to chill. Okay? Somebody was giving me that advice in the live stream before this on the way to Walmart. And I was like, are you kidding me? And a bunch of women, chicks, chimed in and said, yeah, never tell us to chill. You know what you get when you do that? Yeah, Rachel did. You know what you get when you do that? You tell a woman to chill. They don't get chill. They get real pissed off. Watch out. Don't fucking make a woman mad, or you can regret it. I hear the dogs barking. Katya's like, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there to shut them up. I gotta go. She's working right now. She's calm down. Oh yeah, please. That's just, it's not $500 to join. Dude, you're gonna get banned putting out disinformation like that. You will get banned.